setting. Basically, if you lose connection, it'll automatically stop the stream
That's
after like 30 seconds.
how's it going, Regency? Okay, wait, how do I tell the auto stop though?
It's a YouTube setting. It's on your live stream, like under like stream key, next to like your stream key and like that stuff you should not show on screen. It's next to the it's additional settings: enable auto start, enable auto stop, enable DVR. Just turn off the enable auto stop.
How's it going? How's it, Zion? Okay, okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Is it out of my studio? How's it going, everyone? Bees alive. Hello, Ali. How's it going? Okay.
Hello, internet. Oh yeah, I'm also starting. Sorry, not sorry. Unmuting. I'm unmuting. Sorry, that's been like 3 minutes. Dark Raycon, I
How's it
fucking saw
going?
that.
Fast stream.
Thank you so much for the 5 memberships. Toasters in chat, please. We're not doing this right now. I have a guest.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, Mango.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Things are okay. Sorry, things are already a little bit out of hand.
On his smidge.
Not out of hand. They're a little. They're. We haven't. Okay, I haven't even gotten off the start stream. Sorry, start screen. We're fine, right, Mango?
Yes, we're fine.
Right?
We're fine. Yes.
Don't worry. He's not being held hostage. He's. Oh right, you can't hear him.
I'm
okay,
setting the mood.
There we
by
go.
putting-
There we go.
there
Unmuted.
we go.
Mango, you can. Don't worry. I wasn't
How
keeping
warm.
him muted. He was just a. Anyways, Mango, you're good, right?
Yeah, I think I'm. Can you hear? Can you hear purple in chat?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You could hear me. I could hear you. Nobody's being held hostage here, and it's
No
gonna
one.
be great. Oh yeah. Okay. I better introduce my victim, my friend, Mango. It's
Hello.
Mango Foxy. If you don't know Mango, good friend of the channel as well. Makes used to do the meme reviews and now does the you probably heard of it because you've probably seen it, the furry bait series. Yeah.
Be sure to tell me if there's any furry bait in Warhammer.
Oh, don't worry. There's plenty. You'll actually find more in Warhammer Fantasy, which we're not going to go over today. But what about the Skaven? What about the Rat Boys? We'll go over the Rat Boys and the Beastmen later. I mean, the Beastmen actually are in 40k. They're just such a small thing. They're not a whole faction. It's so sad. Okay. Are you supposed to be seeing Mango? Well, right now you're supposed to see the start screen. And oh, thanks for the follow.
I'm getting.
There we
getting
go.
immersed.
Okay, now you should be seeing Mango. Mango is gone. There he is. There he is. He's in
Hello.
the corner.
I'm still here.
I did not do this, but he accidentally, definitely wasn't my fault. Definitely, he got compacted into a small cube.
I like being a cube.
I do apologize. Mango, if you look at my screen, you're just a little cube in the corner.
I'm just. Maybe let me go to the chat. I basically okay. I set the ambiance. I have a random Warhammer figure set pulled up. That's the extent of my knowledge. No. Just wrapping around online.
Wait. Oh, did you have like a picture?
Yeah. Just I basically just it's like a bunch of blue guys with I think that.
No.
The coffin guy.
Blue guys. It's Ultramarines. I know it's Ultramarines. They're blue, gold, and they're Space Marines, correct?
Yes, blue,
yeah,
gold.
It's Ultramarines. Okay, we're gonna get into that a lot later. So, hi Minty. Hi Chip. Hi,
I think that's a Juggernaut. I think.
A Juggernaut. The only person
The one that has like
corn.
Oh, I thought I heard someone. Corn.
Wait, what's that thing?
No,
Mango's head? Nothing. Don't worry about that.
Wait, what's going on?
Nothing. If you see a laser anywhere on your body, don't worry about that. It's probably just a hallucination.
Maybe there's a chat. I don't ignore the chat.
Nobody's being held hostage here. It's fine.
I'm not a bottom boy.
Mango.
What?
Huh?
No, it's I'm not chat. Just hello, bottom boy. I'm not a bottom.
What?
Aloha.
That came out of nowhere. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Right. Okay. Warhammer 40,000. If you don't know the point of this stream, Mango asked me like, "Oh, what's going on with Warhammer?" See, this was his first mistake. And I'm like, "Oh, I could tell you. I tried to summarize it in 5 minutes. I utterly failed." And I said, "Hey, you want to just do a stream where I explain this all to you?"
And I was like, yeah, and also, you're not chat. You're not my manager. Anyway, sorry for everyone.
Oh no, it's fine. Feel free to interrupt me at any time. Just talk over me. I don't worry.
Okay,
I understand. I could get very.
Because I also want to interact with chat because
Oh, yeah,
because everything's behind me. I'm like, what's? Oh my god, someone's behind me.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, speaking to my chat, I'm sorry if I don't talk to you as much as I normally do. I will be responding to a few questions, but I do apologize if I can't get to as many questions or messages as I normally can, because I'm going to be blasting Mango with too much lore today. So we're gonna give him the good old purple. Sorry, the good old Warhammer blast of lore.
I'm gonna get plugged. I'm getting a
What?
pro to this. No,
You're getting plugged.
I'm getting
into
plugged
the
by. I'm
Warhammer
getting
lore?
yes. I'm getting
Correct.
plugged into Warhammer lore. Yes.
Yes, you gotta
With a thick USB cord.
Mango, you gotta finish the sentence. You can't do the sentence. I'm gonna be plugged into Warhammer lore. That pause was very unfortunate.
Look, ADHD has me just pausing sometimes the most unfortunate places.
Oh no, it's fine.
How's it going up video? So if I just say hi to chat sometimes.
Okay. Where is?
Why do some of the Warhammer Marines not wear helmets? Like
What?
I'm just like I'm looking at the set and it's like
I love the taste of lead.
I just look at the Marines. It's like, why do only some of them wear helmets? That's not safe though.
Oh, that's actually a that is actually a deal. So before we actually get to the big parts of the lore, I will say that the reason why you see a bunch of thanks for so much for the 50 bits, Zach the Zach the Quack. I remember that. Hey, Purple, thank you, missed a couple of streams. Please don't apologize for that. He's perfectly fine.
Chip, you're not my manager.
For having a life. Anyways, what was I doing?
Oh no, nothing. All I'm saying is, apparently I've hired like 3 different managers in my chat.
Unwillingly. What? You 3 different managers in your chat.
Yeah.
Not mods, managers.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, so I've got chat managers. For,
oh, nice.
I can't pay you guys because I have no money. So, free manager.
Is it just a volunteer thing?
I guess. I just like Chip saying he's my unofficial manager.
Oh, I got. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. I will quickly tell you why, if you're wondering why the Marines don't wear helmets sometimes. The sergeants of squads typically don't wear helmets as a show of bravery. That's why when you see some, like, blue Marines, the sergeants will be denoted with a bright red helmet. And you might think having a blue armor with a bright red helmet might be a bad idea, especially if it signifies rank. This is because Space Marines are, not stupid.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, yeah.
Bound by honor, I guess, to be really brave, and by that, take off their helmets sometimes. Or if they don't want to take off their helmets, paint it bright red so the snipers know where to hit. Sorry, who to hit.
That sounds so dumb. It's like
Okay. I will tell you right now, a lot of stuff in 40K, you might say, wow, that's really cool. Wow, that's kind of dumb. And I will say 40K is not campy, not cheesy, but it's definitely very 80s sci-fi, which is why I like it so much.
Rosie.
It's got a certain vibe about it. It takes itself very, very seriously, but as we get into this, hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about a bit later. I'm trying to pull up like not the first, but like the opening quote to Warhammer. In most of the books, Wait, no, I have a Warhammer book. I have the core rules right here. I could probably just pull the quote.
I'm unable to blink.
I could probably just pull the quote out of the 9th edition rules book. I have it literally right here.
Hello, HR63, only one on Twitch? Yeah, Twitch is... You learning lots? I'm learning, we just started learning. Raider learns about the angels and siren. What's a you mean like Siren Head?
Okay.
Chat said someone in chat just said Raider learns about angels and sirens. I'm like
I have no idea what they're talking about. I played a lot of Warhammer. I don't know what that is referring to. Okay.
Hi Guinea, I'm learning lots. Yes. I'm funny.
Oh, Guinea's
I'm
over
just a
there?
goober.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Guinea.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Guinea.
Oh, yeah. Mango's learning. Yeah. Okay, so,
I'm
we
learning
will
at Chip. I'm
open-
learning. I'm learning Warhammer outside your basement, of course, Chip. That's why I'm outside your basement.
I might. Oh, that's cool. I think I might just turn off Burple because we do have very, very, very little time. So I think I might just turn off Burple, unfortunately. It is very sad, but yeah, I think I'm gonna turn off Burple for right
Who's
now.
Burple?
I do. Oh, he's my little text-to-speech guy.
Ah.
Okay. Force him to
Warhammer
binge watch
Cliff
the
Notes.
MatPat FNAF theories. We're talking
Hi,
about
Minty.
Warhammer. What are you talking about? We're
Wait,
talking
Minty,
about
what do you
Warhammer.
mean? Minty, I recorded me saying the Warhammer thing.
Okay, Mango.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna actually start
Thank you for the
the
bits.
actual like learning about Warhammer. So
I'm learning.
if you don't know, Warhammer is you kind of know what Warhammer is, right?
Yeah.
It's a tabletop war game that was started in the 80s, and now it's practically like a multimedia media project thing, but it's mostly a tabletop game. Oh, like D&D? No, not like D&D. There is no role playing. There's only war. It's a 1v1 strategy game, right? But instead of playing it on Steam, you play it with minis that you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on. Also, they come unbuilt and unpainted. You have to do that yourself. You collect all these little guys, and you build a little army with like each like guy is worth points, and each guy has a stat line. And you put them on the table, you roll dice, there's no board, you use a ruler and inches to measure movement and ranges, and in my opinion, it's a pretty fun time. You get to, you're building your army, physically building the minis, watching them all get blown up turn one after spending like 50 hours painting them all. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, just like the Halo. I used to have a Halo set that had like a bunch of figurines on it, except I didn't know how to
Nice.
play any tactical games, so we just imagined them shooting each other, and we never played Halo, so it was just Halo game, but we don't know anything and we don't read anything.
What was there an actual like rule? What was there an actual
Yes,
rule set?
it was like
Femi,
the time
I'm gonna. Okay, sorry, real quick. Femi, I'm gonna ask you not this stream. I have a guest. I can't do this today. I do apologize.
Minty just said
Okay.
more inches is better, like real life. No, that's a lie, Minty. That's a lie. The inch propaganda is getting to you, Minty.
I am gonna say, if you want to give me money, I'm not gonna react to it until the end of stream, or maybe not even then, because I do have a guest. So if you give a bunch of money, I will be unironically blurring my eyes and scrolling past the message until I could get to it, right? Because I don't want to just cut off my guest.
Should I do the same thing then?
Like every 5 seconds, right? Yeah, not that that's happened before, but I don't want that to happen, right? I doubt that will happen. Just doing that right now, right? Okay.
That longer pizza is always a plus. Minty just, I'll show you, and I see longer pizza is always a plus.
Wait,
so
what?
I'm sorry. No, my chance is being autistic.
Huh? Wait? Huh?
Just like me, though.
Okay. Anyways, fuck. I'm so far off track. We're not gonna get through this. Okay, chat. We also are on a very strict time limit. I don't know if we're gonna get through this in like 2 hours.
I can do 9:30.
Okay. 2 hours, 3 minutes. I could do it.
I could technically do 10 o'clock.
Rogue Trader is a thing. Well, no, there are like video games based on Warhammer, but that's like saying Lord of the Rings is a video game because I played Shadows of Mordor. Right? No, Lord of the Rings is a book that got turned into a movie and like games and stuff. Right? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Kind of understand? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
While Warhammer does have a lot of games, some of which being very popular, like Total War Warhammer for fantasy and for 40K, Space Marine 2. It is not originally a video game. It is a tabletop game, and still to this day is a tabletop game first and foremost. Okay. But yeah, you generally get the idea of like tabletop like games on like what generally like what that is, right, Mango?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, because I for the most part I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But you're not really here to learn about the tabletop and stuff and all the
I want to learn
all
about the
different
juicy
things
lore
about
from Warhammer.
you want to know about the lore.
Yes,
So,
all the lore.
I'm gonna start just reading the lore. Not like reading, but I'm gonna start the
Just
first
opens a textbook. So here's the
Yeah,
lore.
I'm gonna open up my textbook to page 1 and read you the quote that starts Warhammer. This quote has been changed over time. This is the 9th edition version, but it stayed pretty similar over the
Okay.
years and really sets the tone. So, Warhammer 40k.
And
This is
also
literally
go as long as do whatever you, because I legitimately am sitting here with head empty and I only know like
Oh, no,
3 factions.
Oh yeah, don't worry. We'll go through all the factions. We'll go through the universe, how it started, how it's going. Spoiler alert, it's poorly, all of it. And generally go over the vibes of the universe, what it is, and all that stuff. But first, a quote. Let's try not to fuck this up. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. He is the master of mankind, by the might of his inexhaustible armies, and a million worlds stand against the dark. Yet he is a rotting carcass, the carrion lord of the Imperium, held in life by marvels from the dark age of technology, and the 1,000 souls sacrificed him every day so that he may continue to burn.
That's a lot of souls.
To be a man in... Oh, wait, what?
No, good job. I was like, that's a lot of souls, 1,000 souls every day. Oh my god.
To be a man in such time is to be one amongst untold billions. It should be untold trillions, but GW is bad at numbers. To be a man in such times is to be one amongst untold billions. Is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. It is to suffer an eternity of carnage and slaughter. It is to have cries of anguish and sorrow drowned by the thirsting laughter of dark gods. In this dark and terrible era, where you will find little comfort or hope, forget the power of technology and science. Forget the promise of progression and advancement. Forget any notion of common humanity or compassion. There is no peace amongst the stars, for in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And that quote, in some form, has been around since the 80s. Sounds like Australia.
Oh my god.
Actually, we'll get into that later. Don't worry.
Is it? Are they putting a TF2 where Australia is somehow part of Warhammer lore?
Yes, they made Australia. They made Australia a fucking faction. Actually, it's more Rambo. Whatever. Catachan is still Space Australia. Anyways, point is, things are really bad in the 40k universe. As you heard, there's no hope. There's no progress. There's only war. There's only suffering. Do you know the term grimdark? Have you ever heard of the term grimdark?
I think I heard it.
A story.
Oh.
That's grimdark.
Cthulhu? Or is that Cthulhu? Or is that different?
Do you know what it means, or have you heard of it?
And I know Cthulhu is Eldritch is like unimaginable horror, but grimdark I don't know.
Well, grimdark is now not really a genre, but more of a term to describe certain literature, media, or stuff that's very everything sucks, there is no hope, blah 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 blah.
Just like real life.
Just like you know those stories where what?
What?
Oh, I did not. I forgot to turn off the text speech. I do apologize. I am fully turning off text speech. I turned off the visuals for Burple. I did not turn off the sound for Burple. Sorry, I just don't want any interruptions because I lost my place completely. I do apologize.
No, it's fine.
Right. Okay. Grimdark. Right. Warhammer is where the term grimdark comes from. As you listened in the last part of the quote, it said, "In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war." Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's where this came from. Where, settings where there's Dark Souls is pretty grimdark, so stuff like that, right? It is almost always used as kind of an insult because a lot of people get grimdark kind of wrong. Because 40k, especially originally, is not a serious piece. It was originally, or at least in part, satirical. like in universe, it takes itself very, very seriously, which is why it works so well. But it's not, it's not meant to be taken like, you're not supposed to look at it and go, wow, were the writers just stupid? No. They, when they write something like that, they mean to do it, right?
Yeah.
Just like the whole sacrificing people to the emperor and everything sucks and literally everyone's evil and blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of thing, right? And, yeah. So, in the grim darkness of the far future, humanity has, kind of, not exactly devolved, but, like, kind of devolved into a horrible imperium, that is ruled, kind of, by this guy called the Emperor. He got a little headache after getting almost beaten to death by his son, after the largest temper tantrum in all the universe. We'll get into that later. And now he sits on basically super space life support. And
Another TF2, so he's in the Forever Machine. That's what
yeah,
I'm hearing.
yeah, pretty much. And to keep him, he looks like from what we've seen,
Does he look like Gray Man?
Looks like a skeleton.
So he is Gray Man.
Kinda, yeah, okay. Well, no, he doesn't speak, he doesn't move, he hasn't even, like, twitched in 10,000 years. And up until recently in the lore, it was kind of up in the air whether or not he was still alive. Now, of course, we know that he is still alive, just barely. He's kind of comatose a bit, not really. It's weird.
So they're worshiping a guy who might as well pretty much be dead.
Oh yeah. Also the God Emperor, yeah. Also, we'll get into him later, but because I don't know if we're gonna start with the Toads, because this entire universe technically starts with the Toads, but I guess we'll go over the Emperor and stuff. So, yeah, we'll go over the. Okay, we're gonna do it.
Why are there so why are there toads in Warhammer?
Don't worry about it. Okay, first we're gonna go over the Imperium's lore from the founding of the Imperium to modern-ish day, and then we'll go back and see how we got to this point. Just because the Imperium of Man is where the Space Marines live, and they're the most popular faction, and what or most people would know about 40k, so we're gonna start there. Blood for the Blood God! Yes, that is a quote don't worry, we're gonna get to that later. So, okay. I'm doing a terrible job explaining 40k, but, basically, in the modern day setting, every faction, since it's a war game, every faction has to, have a good reason to fight each other, right? Since you might roll up to the table with Imperial Guard, aka normal humans, and your opponent might roll up to the table with something like Eldar, aka space elves, right?
I don't think that the Royal Guard looks like normal humans, but go on.
Wait, what?
I was like, normal humans. I'm like, I don't think anyone in Space Marines looks like a normal human to me.
No, not Space Marines. These are Imperial Guard.
Okay.
Imperial Guard are normal humans. Space Marines are like super modified. We'll get into that later. But the Imperial Guard is just like normal guys. It's just normal guys with a pretty standard sci-fi laser gun. You know,
the 41st millennium.
They're the actual like main force of the Imperium.
Oh my God, Minty recorded the story in a fanboy voice. I will listen to that later. She just said that to me. Continue.
Oh, nice. Wait, he recorded what?
For more than 100 centuries.
You know, in that backstory you read to me, right?
Yeah.
Minty recorded all 2 minutes 23 seconds of that in a fanboy voice.
The darkness of the far future. There is only. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it for the there is only war. How does he do that with